7 things you must do after 65 to have a happier life. Turning 65 is a milestone that brings new opportunities, challenges, and perspectives. While society may emphasize slowing down, this phase of life can be one of reinvention, growth, and joy. If approached with intentionality, the years ahead can be some of the happiest and most fulfilling. Here are 7 essential things to focus on after 65 to cultivate a happier and more meaningful life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Prioritize your health, body, mind, and soul. At 65, health is no longer just a part of life. It becomes the foundation upon which every other joy and opportunity rests. By prioritizing your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, you're not only adding years to your life, but also life to your years. Health, at its core, is a way of honoring the life you've lived and the memories still waiting to be created. Physical health is the starting point. As the body ages, it speaks to us in ways we may not have noticed before. That ache in the morning, the slower steps, these are not just signs of age, but reminders that our body needs care, attention, and movement. Staying active is a gift you give yourself. A simple walk in the neighborhood can turn into a moment of connection with nature, with yourself, or with a friend. Gentle exercises like yoga or Tai Chi are not just about flexibility. They're about staying present in your body, feeling its strength, and embracing its changes with grace. Nutrition, too, becomes an act of self-love. Each meal is an opportunity to nourish not just your body, but also your spirit. Think of food not as mere sustenance, but as a companion in your journey. Fresh fruits, vibrant vegetables, and wholesome grains remind us that simplicity and richness can coexist. Eating well isn't about deprivation. It's about celebration. It's the joy of tasting the ripeness of a summer tomato, the comfort of a warm bowl of soup in winter, and the satisfaction of knowing you're fueling yourself for the adventures ahead. Mental health deserves equal care. The mind, like the body, thrives on activity and stimulation. Learning a new skill, like painting or playing a musical instrument, isn't just about the result. It's about the process, the curiosity, the joy of discovering that you are still capable of growth. Memories are treasures, but don't let them anchor you too firmly in the past. Create new ones. Challenge your brain with puzzles, books, and conversations that stretch your thinking. And if the weight of emotions feels heavy, remember that asking for support is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. Seeking therapy, joining a support group, or simply confiding in a trusted friend can lift the fog and bring clarity. The soul, the part of us that seeks meaning and connection, needs nurturing just as much. Spiritual health is deeply personal. It might be found in prayer, meditation, or simply in the quiet moments where you feel at peace with the world. Take time to pause and reflect. Sit in nature. Listen to the rustling leaves, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and remind yourself of the beauty that exists in the simplest things. Whether it's through faith, gratitude, or acts of kindness, connecting with something greater than yourself brings profound fulfillment. Prioritizing your health is not about avoiding aging. It's about embracing it. It's about respecting your journey, honoring your resilience, and preparing yourself for the joys and challenges that lie ahead. At 65, your health is your ally, your companion, and your foundation. Treat it with the care and reverence it deserves, and it will reward you with the energy and vitality to live fully and joyfully. 2. Strengthen and rebuild relationships. At 65, relationships take on a deeper meaning. They are the threads that weave the fabric of your life, the connections that bring joy, comfort, and purpose. As life shifts, children move on, careers wind down, and friends may scatter, This is a time to reflect on the relationships that have shaped you and intentionally strengthen the bonds that matter most. Family, often the heart of our lives, deserves renewed attention. If you have children and grandchildren, these connections can be a source of immense joy and fulfillment. But meaningful relationships don't happen by chance. They require effort, patience, and love. Spend time with your family, not just as a parent or grandparent, but as a source of wisdom, humor, and unconditional support. Share stories from your past, those rich moments of triumph, struggle, and growth that carry lessons they might not yet realize they need. Let them know that you're not just there to witness their lives, but to enrich them with the depth of your experiences. And don't forget to listen. Listening, truly listening to their dreams, fears, and even their mundane moments is the gift that strengthens these ties. Beyond family, friendships take on a renewed importance. At this stage of life, friendships can feel different than they did in younger years. They are often less about shared circumstances like work or school, and more about shared values and understanding. Reach out to old friends, even those you haven't spoken to in years. A simple phone call, a heartfelt letter, or a visit can rekindle bonds that once brought you happiness. And don't shy away from making new friends. Shared activities like joining a book club, a gardening group, or a local community center can be fertile ground for meeting people who share your interests and outlook. The beauty of friendships later in life is that they are often free from pretense, just genuine connection for the sake of companionship. If you have a partner, this is a time to rediscover each other. Long term relationships can sometimes settle into routines, but this chapter of life offers an opportunity to explore new ways of being together. Take the time to truly see your partner again, not as the person you've always known, but as someone who has grown and changed alongside you. Try new activities, travel to places you've always dreamed of, or simply make space for regular moments of connection, a shared cup of coffee in the morning, a walk at sunset, or quiet evenings reflecting on the lives you've built together. And if you're single, know that it's never too late to find companionship, whether it's through a chance meeting, an intentional effort, or even exploring new avenues like online dating. The possibility of love or deep friendship is always within reach. Relationships, however, are not always easy. They require vulnerability, the willingness to admit mistakes, offer forgiveness, and be open to change. They also require boundaries and balance. Letting go of toxic or one sided relationships can be as liberating as building strong, healthy ones. This is a time to prioritize connections that uplift, inspire, and bring peace. The effort you put into your relationships is not just about others, it's about yourself. Strong, loving connections provide the emotional nourishment that makes life richer. They remind you of your worth, your ability to love and be loved, and your place in a wider community. At 65, there is a unique wisdom that comes with understanding that relationships are not about perfection, but about presence, being there for others, and allowing them to be there for you. The bonds you strengthen today will not only bring happiness to your years, but will leave a legacy of love and connection that echoes far beyond them. 3. Find purpose and give back. At 65, purpose becomes a powerful compass guiding you toward fulfillment and joy. Life's earlier chapters may have been defined by careers, raising families, or chasing goals, but now is the time to explore what truly gives your life meaning. Finding purpose isn't about grand achievements, it's about aligning your heart and actions with what matters most to you. It's about leaving a legacy, not necessarily in monuments or accolades, but in the lives you touch and the kindness you leave behind. Purpose often begins with reflection. Take a moment to look back on your journey, the triumphs, the challenges, the lessons learned. What moments brought you the greatest joy? What contributions, big or small, have made you proud? These reflections are not just memories. They are signposts pointing towards what you value most. For some, purpose might mean nurturing relationships or leaving a wealth of wisdom to the next generation. For others, it could be about making a difference in the broader world. Whatever it is, purpose is deeply personal, and it evolves as we do. Giving back is one of the most profound ways to find purpose. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, ripple out in ways you may never see but will always feel. Volunteering is a powerful avenue for giving back. Whether you choose to mentor young people, assist in a food bank, or advocate for a cause close to your heart, your time and effort can make a world of difference. It's not about the hours you give, but the intention behind them. Volunteering also connects you to others who share your values, building a sense of community and belonging. Purpose can also take shape in the simple act of sharing what you've learned. At this stage in life, you possess a treasure trove of experience and wisdom. Share it. Teach a skill, offer guidance, or even write a memoir that captures the essence of your journey. By passing on your knowledge, you're not just preserving your legacy, you're inspiring others to navigate their own paths with courage and clarity. Sometimes purpose is found in setting new goals and embracing new passions. This might be the time to dust off an old dream you set aside for the demands of daily life. Maybe it's writing that novel, painting a picture, learning a new language, or traveling to places you've always dreamed of. Purpose doesn't have to be tied to productivity. It's about the joy and growth that come from pursuing something meaningful to you. Finding purpose also means recognizing that life's meaning is not always about doing, it's about being. Being present for the people who matter, being open to life's beauty, and being at peace with the person you've become. Purpose can be found in the quiet moments, watching the sunrise, planting a garden, or simply offering a smile to a stranger. These moments remind us that purpose is not a single grand gesture, but a collection of small, meaningful acts that make life worthwhile. At its core, purpose is about connection. Connection to others, to the world, and to yourself. When you give back, when you align your actions with your values, you not only enrich the lives of those around you, but also fill your own life with a sense of worth and meaning. At 65, purpose becomes the light that illuminates your path, guiding you to live fully, love deeply, and leave behind a world made better simply because you were part of it. 4. Reimagine retirement and embrace lifelong learning. Retirement is often seen as the end of one journey, but in reality, it is the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunity, growth, and discovery. At 65, retirement is no longer about slowing down or stepping aside. It is about redefining your purpose, exploring your passions, and embracing the freedom to shape your days as you choose. This phase of life is not a retreat from activity, but an invitation to reimagine who you are and what you want to do with the time that stretches ahead. The beauty of retirement is that it offers the gift of time. For the first time in decades, you may find yourself free from the rigid structure of work schedules and deadlines. Yet, freedom can feel daunting without direction. The key is to approach this new chapter with curiosity and a willingness to explore. Ask yourself, what have you always wanted to do but never had the time for? Perhaps it's painting landscapes, writing poetry, or playing the piano. Maybe it's learning to bake the perfect loaf of bread or cultivating a garden that blooms with life. These dreams, however small or grand, are waiting to be embraced. Now is the time to give them the attention they deserve. Lifelong learning is one of the most enriching ways to approach retirement. Learning doesn't have to be confined to classrooms. It can be found in books, online courses, or through experiences like travel. Imagine studying a new language and then using it during a trip to a place you've always wanted to visit. Imagine diving into history or science and feeling the joy of discovering something new about the world or about yourself. Learning keeps the mind sharp, but more importantly, it keeps the spirit alive. It reminds you that growth doesn't stop with age, it flourishes when nurtured. For some, retirement may bring the opportunity to share their skills and expertise in meaningful ways. Perhaps you could mentor younger professionals, serve as a consultant in your field, or even teach a class at a local community center. The decades of knowledge you've accumulated are a gift that can inspire and guide others. Sharing what you know not only benefits those who learn from you, but also reaffirms the value of your own life's work. Reimagining retirement also means challenging the idea that this phase of life is solely about leisure. While relaxation and enjoyment are important, retirement is also a time to set new goals. These goals don't have to be about achievement in the traditional sense. They can be personal and deeply fulfilling. Maybe it's creating a photo album of your family's history, training for a 5K walk, or traveling to see all the national parks. Goals give structure to your days and a sense of purpose to your time. However, it's also essential to embrace the balance between activity and stillness. Retirement is an opportunity to slow down and savor life's simple pleasures. It's a time to wake up without an alarm clock, enjoy your morning coffee while watching the sunrise, and take long walks without worrying about where they'll lead. This slower pace allows you to reconnect with yourself and the world around you in ways that might have been impossible during the busier years of your life. As you navigate this stage, remember that retirement is not a one size fits all journey. It's deeply personal, shaped by your passions, priorities, and dreams. The path you choose is yours alone, and there is no right way to spend this time, only the way that feels fulfilling to you. Reimagine what retirement can be and approach it with the same energy, curiosity, and heart that you've brought to every other chapter of your life. This is your time to grow, to explore, and to live fully. It's a chance to turn dreams into reality, to continue learning and evolving, and to find joy in the journey ahead. Retirement is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a beautiful, uncharted chapter, one that only you can write. 5. Simplify your life. At 65, life presents a unique opportunity to strip away the noise and focus on what truly matters. Simplifying your life isn't about giving up what you love. It's about creating space for joy, for peace, and for the experiences that bring meaning. It's about recognizing that happiness isn't found in the clutter of things or endless busyness, but in the clarity that comes when you let go of what no longer serves you. Simplifying starts with your physical surroundings. Over the years, it's easy to accumulate objects tied to memories, habits, or simply the passage of time. Each item tells a story, but not every item is essential to your present or future. Decluttering isn't about erasing the past, it's about honoring it while making room for the present. Choose the things that bring you joy or utility and let go of the rest. Donate to those in need, share meaningful items with the loved ones, or repurpose belongings in creative ways. As your home becomes lighter, so does your spirit. A clear, open space reflects a clear, open mind, allowing you to focus on the people and activities that matter most. Simplifying also extends to how you manage your time and commitments. After years of balancing work, family, and countless responsibilities, retirement offers a chance to reclaim your time. But even in retirement, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitment. Simplify your schedule by being intentional about how you spend your days. Say yes only to the activities and relationships that bring joy or align with your values. Let go of obligations that feel draining or unnecessary. Life is too precious to fill with things that don't bring you happiness or purpose. Financial simplicity is another important step toward a more peaceful life. Money can often feel like a source of stress, but it doesn't have to be. Meet with a trusted financial advisor to ensure your resources are well aligned with your goals and needs. Simplify your finances by consolidating accounts, automating bills, or reviewing expenses to cut unnecessary costs. Living within your means isn't about sacrifice, it's about freedom. Freedom from worry, from complexity, and from the weight of excess. With financial clarity, you can focus on what truly enriches your life, whether it's travel, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Beyond the physical and financial, simplifying your life also means unburdening your heart and mind. This is a time to let go of past grudges, regrets, and unfulfilled expectations. Carrying emotional baggage only weighs you down. Forgiveness, whether of others or yourself, is one of the most powerful acts of self care. It's not about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from the hold of the past so you can fully embrace the present. Simplifying emotionally means choosing peace over conflict, contentment over comparison, and gratitude over resentment. In the process of simplifying, you may also discover the joy of minimalism, not in the sense of deprivation, but in the sense of appreciating quality over quantity. Whether it's the relationships you invest in, the experiences you seek, or the belongings you keep, focus on what adds richness to your life rather than what adds weight. A meaningful conversation with a loved one, a quiet walk in nature, or a well loved book can bring more satisfaction than anything material ever could. Simplifying your life is about prioritizing what makes you feel alive and letting go of anything that detracts from that. It's about creating a life that is lighter, freer, and more intentional. At 65, this act of simplification isn't a task, it's a gift you give yourself. In simplifying, you create the space to focus on the present, to cherish the moments that matter, and to live with a sense of peace and fulfillment that comes from knowing you have everything you need. 6. Stay socially engaged. At 65, staying socially engaged becomes an essential part of living a fulfilling life. Human connection isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline to joy, health, and purpose. As we grow older, social interactions remind us of our shared humanity, keep our spirits alive, and make us feel valued. But staying connected requires intention. It calls for effort, openness, and the courage to seek new connection while nurturing the old. This stage of life often comes with changes. Children may have moved away, friends may no longer be as close, and the routine of daily work that once defined your social life may have ended. Yet these shifts are not the end of connection. They are an opportunity to rebuild it in new and meaningful ways. Start by seeking out shared experiences that bring you joy. Join local clubs, attend workshops, or take part in group activities where you can meet people who share your interests. Whether it's a knitting circle, a community gardening project, or a walking group, these gatherings become more than just hobbies. They become the foundation for friendships and shared memories. Friendships at this stage often carry a unique depth. With decades of life behind you, these connections can be rooted in understanding, wisdom, and mutual support. Reach out to old friends who may have drifted apart over time. A simple call or letter can reignite bonds that once brought you happiness. At the same time, don't hesitate to open your heart to new friendships. Meeting new people isn't about replacing old connections. It's about enriching your life with fresh perspectives and stories. Technology has opened up even more possibilities for staying socially engaged. Learning to use tools like video calls, messaging apps, or even social media may feel daunting at first, but the rewards are immense. You can reconnect with family far away, join virtual communities, or simply stay updated on the lives of those you care about. These tools are not meant to replace in-person interactions, but to enhance and expand your ability to stay connected. Most importantly, staying socially engaged means showing up, not just for others, but for yourself. Attend gatherings, reach out to those you miss, and say yes to opportunities to meet new people. Connection is an active choice, and it's one that pays dividends in laughter, support, and a deeper sense of belonging. At 65, you have the wisdom to know that life's greatest treasures are found not in things, but in relationships. Make those connections a priority, and you'll find that the love and joy they bring are immeasurable. 7. Cultivate gratitude and live in the moment. Gratitude is the quiet force that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. At 65, it becomes more than a practice, it becomes a way of life. Living with gratitude is about shifting your focus from what's missing to what's present, from what could have been to what is. It's a choice to see beauty in every day and to cherish the blessings, big and small, that surround you. Gratitude begins with awareness. Take a moment each day to pause and truly observe the world around you. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face, savor the taste of a favorite meal, or listen to the light out of room laughter of a loved one. These small moments are gifts, and when you pause to acknowledge them, they grow in significance. Writing down these moments in a gratitude journal can be a powerful way to solidify this habit. Each time you reflect on what you are thankful for, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Living in the moment goes hand in hand with gratitude. For so much of life, we are caught between the regrets of the past and the worries of the future, rarely allowing ourselves to fully experience the present. But at 65, life offers a unique chance to slow down and simply be. Sit in the stillness of the morning with a cup of coffee, take a walk without an agenda, or engage in a conversation without distractions. The present moment is where life happens, and when you live in it fully, it becomes a source of deep joy and contentment. Gratitude also has the power to reframe challenges. Aging, like every stage of life, comes with its own set of difficulties, health concerns, loss, or the inevitability of change. But even in the face of hardship, there is room for gratitude. It might be gratitude for the strength to endure, for the loved ones who support you, or for the lessons you've learned along the way. Gratitude doesn't deny pain. It acknowledges it while choosing to focus on the light that still shines. This mindset also enhances your relationships. Expressing gratitude to others, whether through a heartfelt thank you, a kind note, or simply a warm smile, strengthens the bonds between you. It reminds those around you of their value and reinforces the connection you share. Gratitude is a gift that not only uplifts your own heart, but also enriches the lives of those you touch. As you cultivate gratitude and embrace the present, you'll find that life becomes richer, not because circumstances have changed, but because your perspective has. Every day becomes a celebration of what you have, of who you are, and of the moments you are fortunate enough to experience. At 65, this practice of gratitude isn't just a habit. It's a way to honor the life you've lived and to savor the journey still ahead. Living with gratitude and presence transforms each day into a treasure and reminds you that happiness is always within reach. Embracing the gift of life after 65. Life after 65 is a remarkable chapter, one filled with opportunities for growth, joy, and reflection. It's a time to honor the life you've lived while embracing the endless possibilities of the present and the future. The wisdom and experiences you carry are treasures, and how you choose to spend these years will define not only your happiness, but also the legacy you leave behind. As you prioritize your health, nurture your relationships, find purpose, reimagine retirement, simplify your life, stay socially engaged, and cultivate gratitude, remember that happiness is not found in perfection or achievements. It is found in the moments of connection, in the peace of simplicity, and in the courage to live fully. The journey of aging is not a decline, but a deepening. It's a chance to reconnect with what truly matters. to embrace your passions, and to savor the beauty of simply being alive. Each day is a new page, and you hold the pen. Write this chapter with intention, love, and joy, knowing that your best moments can still lie ahead. This is your time to thrive, to celebrate, and to live a life that fills your heart with peace and purpose. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.